Come on, man. You see it.
You spent the last.
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back. Oh, man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
That's almost an automatic 2 points when he gets the ball so close to the rim.
The D has to battle to keep him out of the position in the post in the first place.
Now Wells. James, covered by Fisher. James no good. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
MP inside, guarded by Wells. With just 5 to shoot, outside Luan. From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
And this is what his teammates want. Wells doesn't fear getting hit. He wants to get to the line as often as possible.
And he can't hit the second one. MP outside. Pass to Davidson. And it's rebounded by Zach Timmerman. And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Robinson. From 15 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Creating space for the mid-range J. Nice approach offensively.
Deflects the pass. And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
And he almost...
Called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. The Dynasty with the lead. MP with the rock. Now guarded by Fresh. Here's Davidson. Johnson with the rebound. Now it's Carter outside. Shoots over Cobb. And he misses his first shot. And now the Dynasty with it. Here's MP. He's money on the shot.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to. And right there, he did just that.
Carter with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
From 13 feet away, it goes down.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
MP on the left side. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Cordova. Pass to James. Fresh with it. Carter. Fresh, the screen. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. So that level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's James. Over to the left wing. Here's Cordova. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
He makes 1 of 2 at the line that time. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all. What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community. The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Fisher. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Now it's Carter outside. Robinson sets the screen. To the left wing. Fades away. Can't get it to fall, and he missed his second after making his first. MP inside. Defended by Carter. Junior outside. MP defended by Carter.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here, like they have a frequent flyer card. They need to play good position defense and avoid these reach-ins and all these sloppy fouls.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And the Wolfpack with possession. They trail by 11.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instincts and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Clock is at 3. Shot no good for Stauffer. And here it's the Dynasty. Back to Dillard. MP. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
You go inside, you risk getting hit. MP has become talented enough to absorb the physicality and still puts points on the board.
Outside Stauffer. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way. And for Eric Dillard, he's stand out at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stauffer. He has 6. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. MP with the bucket. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
That kind of plays like club league teams can't stand playing against off. He's so strong that he finishes baskets even when somebody takes a whack. He's a real steamroller for a small forward.
Pass to Junior. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it. He gets it back. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The Dynasty on top, up by 16. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Shot no good for Stauffer.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
To the inside, here's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. And it's an 18-point game. Back to Stauffer. Six to shoot. A rebound by Dave Zadirko. Here's Fisher. And Fisher throws it down. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. I wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's MP. Dillard, defended by Stauffer. Here's MP. Add another basket to his impressive total. Now shooting 9 of 12.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Gets it to go from long range.
This is Wells calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good from MP. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. That's Patrick Wells. He's a jump shot specialist.
Back to Fisher. Dillard. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. MP outside. Up and in on the layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Here's Wells. MP with the block.
What a block by MP.
Dish to Fisher. Here's Dillard. MP. James covering. MP again.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. And this is just what he brings to the table. He's got great touch, and we saw it in that jumper there from Wells.
MP inside. Wells on him. MP up top. Pass to Zadirko. And here is Luan. MP guarded by Wells. Zadirko. And it's blocked. Outside Stauffer. Outside Timmerman. Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. MP with the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells, he's a barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Out to the left wing.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Back to Andrews. Johnson. Pass to Andrews. Fresh. Davidson defends. Now here's Cordova. Misses the three.
He gets the ball inside and creates a lot of pressure. Give up a basket or commit a foul like they did here.
Team foul.
No good at the free throw line.
Dynasty MP. For 2.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Cordova. Fresh, the screen. Missed the mark. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
And here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bate. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Carter. Cordova. Pass to Andrews. Now Carter. Lets the floater go. The kick out to Andrews. Cordova.
Hey, yo, right here.
Carter with it. Over Junior. And that one hits back iron. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
It's rebounded by Andrews. And the Wolfpack have possession.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems to be on a little friendly ribbon.
Some call it 2 nickels, but most would call that a dime. Nice assist by MP.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
You see the chemistry between teammates on the assist. Totally in sync.
To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
Some nice vision on display there from Hawkins.
Here's Cordova. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
MP outside. Junior outside. MP. That one goes. Count it.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Sinks it from distance.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
MP right side. Out to the right wing. Hawkins outside. Davidson. Passes to MP.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. The three. And Robinson pulls it down.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Michael Stauffer knows how to make the right moves on the glass, showing us there.
Here's MP. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I like the aggression there, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Wells outside. Pass over to Robinson. Can't hit from the elbow. Here's Cobb. Davidson, defended by Stauffer. Kicks it out to Junior. good, and the assist goes to MP.
You see that kind of unselfishness from MP a lot. Some say way too much.
Outside Stoffer. Pass over to Robinson. Outside Timmerman. Outside James. And now Wells. Now covered by MP. Wells. MP grabs the miss. Here's the Dynasty. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Davidson gets it to go.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
And Patrick Wells outside. Hits the trifecta.
You know what? Good decision there by Wells. He thought he had a look and decided to pull up.
MP outside. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't remember.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going to
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.